We're going to start in a reclining rest pose, which looks basically like having your whole back and head supported. So from your lower back all the way to your head, just make sure your head's not hanging off the end. So you could scoot your pillow back just a couple of inches if you need to, but you don't want it too far off your low back. You want to feel really, really well supported there. You could also pull in a little extra blanket for underneath the head. I'm going to grab mine right here. And you're looking for a placement of your body where your body just says, ah. And if it doesn't, please know that these things are optional, so you could just always lay on your back, flat on the floor. I'm going to suggest that we keep our knees bent, feet on the floor. That might feel easier on your low back. Some other options would be to extend just one leg out, or you could do both. But just to allow a little bit more of a release through the low back, the hips, and the psoas, I'm going to suggest knees bent. Whenever you're ready, just let your arms drape off to the side, your palms turned face up. You can let your eyes drop closed and just start to settle in. You might start with a few deeper breaths in through the nose and out with a sigh. And with each exhalation, we're just looking for a little bit more release. So you're letting go the weight of your head, your neck, your shoulders. Letting go the weight of your back, your torso, your hips. And the legs, the feet, the arms. And while we'll get our bodies moving in a few moments, let's just start with some time to tune in. Just letting yourself feel supported. So simply bringing your attention now to the rise and fall of your breath. And we're going to start with feeling that breath in the upper body, the chest, heart, lungs, expanding under the collarbones. Notice how your breath feels in this area, if there's any tightness, if there's a catch in your breath, if it feels like you can't quite get as deep an inhale as you would like, and let that be okay. In my experience, I've found that if that is the case, if we focus on a deeper exhalation, fully emptying the lungs, that an easier inhale will just naturally come along. And so now bringing your awareness down into the middle of the torso, the solar plexus area where the ribs meet just above the navel. And if you like, you might even place your hands on your ribs here and notice as your breath comes in, the ribs gently expand, and as the breath flows out, they soften. And again, just take that same observation, just noticing how does your breath feel in this area of your body. Not forcing anything, just softening where you can soften, particularly into your exhalation. Now sending your awareness down into your belly, breathing into your soft, open belly. And you maybe feel your breath reaching all the way into your low back. Again, just observe, notice, how does your breath feel through this area? And think of this as a little information gathering expedition here. We are becoming the curious observer of how we are in this moment, and then we'll do some stuff and we'll see what changes by the end of it all. So now, feeling your breath, or imagining your breath like a warm ocean wave as it rises with your inhale up out of your belly, through the rib cage into your upper chest, and softens all the way back down again, chest, ribs, and belly. And we'll stay focused with this ocean breath for just a few cycles, letting your mind follow the path of your breath gently in and expanding, creating a lightness, a spaciousness. And flowing out, emptying, creating a release, a softening, a melting onto the ground. Just take 2 more easy breaths here. So just letting that go at the end of your next exhale. And start to find a little movement, a little wiggle, stretch through your fingers, maybe through your wrists. It might feel nice to start to circle the wrist, bringing some warming movements into the joints, creating our happy, juicy joints. And then begin to reach the arms up towards the ceiling. So the hands are going to come right above your chest. For right now, I have my palms facing each other. And we're just going to take some little ooey gooey reaches up through one side and then up through the other side. It's like you're climbing that rope up to the sky. Creating a little movement through the shoulder girdle, side to side. And again, notice how shoulders are feeling today, stiff, tight, cranky, or pretty darn good. Right, and then letting the shoulders just relax, but the arms are going to stay lifted toward the sky. And this time we'll turn our palms forward to face the knees. And then we'll bend the elbows out to the side. It's like you're coming into a goalpost position, pulling your elbows towards the floor. They may touch the floor, they may not. So we're creating a chest expansion. And then reach back up to the sky. And we're going to add a little breath with that movement. So as you're inhaling, the elbows pull out wide to or towards the floor. And as you exhale, reach back up towards the sky. You're just going to find a little flow there, a little rhythm with your breath. Inhaling as the elbows pull out wide, feeling that chest expansion. Exhaling as you reach back up. And what you might also begin to feel with that, don't go too fast, take your time with it. As you pull the elbows down, you might feel a little activation of the back muscles. So I'm thinking just the smallest amount, kind of squeezing the shoulder blades in towards each other, and then letting that effort relax as the arms come back up. So I'll just take a couple more of those. Let's do one more again, your own pace and timing. As the arms reach back up, we'll turn the palms to face one another. And this time, open them out wide to the sides and let them drape all the way down to the floor. So palms are face up. Big breath. Beautiful. And bringing your arms down by your sides, palms facing the floor. I'm going to change this into a arm circle now. So this time, we'll sweep the arms back overhead any amount towards the wall behind you. And sweep out to the sides, all the way back down by your hips. So with your breath, we'll take the length of our inhale to sweep the arms overhead. And the length of our exhale to circle out and around. I'm going to let you take that a couple more times, 2, 3 or so more times on your own. I'm just going to create a little adjustment in our music as you're listening to your body, finding a quality of your movement that maybe feels more nourishing, nurturing to you. And this next time that the arms come around, again, we're just going to let them rest on a low diagonal out to the sides, palms face up, nice big breath. Gorgeous. And now just take a little lazy day knee sway side to side to start to bring a little movement into our hips, our low back. And then as you are ready, we'll begin to roll all the way over to one side. So we can roll right off of our cushion onto our side for a moment. You might tuck a hand under your head to support your neck.